So we've fixed all of the pleats, and now we're going to baste it with thread, keeping all layers of the material straight. And that's important because this will give you a hard time as you're working on the sewing machine if you don't do this. So you take big stitches, just enough to hold it down, and once you sew it, you're gonna, yeah, so you have 3 layers, and you need to make sure that those are all even and layered correctly. And once she does that, then she can take out the pins.
Here, when you load it.
So when you come through, you see how she did a double take just where the material meets the material? That way, because this is, when you're sewing, it will tend to slide away from you, and it won't look as neat if the seams are not matching up. You don't want any gaps between the folds. So we've got the 3 together. She does a couple of quick base for each pleat, but she really pays close attention to where the pleats meet each other. You see where she's coming up, and looks like there's a gap. With her needle, she's going to make sure that she closes that gap, so that when she comes over it with the sewing machine, it's going to already be adjusted for her. She won't have to worry about making sure that gap isn't there. So she goes over it just a couple of times to make sure there's no gap between the 2 folds. Where are we? Where are you showing me? Ah, yes. You see? Oh, that's the back. Yep. Okay.
Not like this.
Yeah, not like that. See, that will give you a very hard time on the sewing machine. So slowly by slowly, you're going to go over each pleat, fix it, make sure all 3 layers are even, matching up, and that each part of the fold meets the other. And that is a classic pleated skirt.